Alright, in this video we're going to cover the full variety of underground and underground system sprinklers that we offer. We've had numerous questions about those, and it's about time we made a video covering the full line. Probably going to be a bit of a longer video, so sit back and we'll run through this. If you have specific portions that you're interested in, they'll be linked as chapters down below in the description. And yeah, let us know if you have any questions. So let's talk about our standard pop-up sprinklers, our plastic pop-up sprinklers. Here we have the 4 different sizes that we offer, starting on the left with the 2-inch pop-up and moving to the 4-inch, 6-inch, and then the 12-inch pop-up. These are your standard pop-up sprinkler. They have a very rigid molded cap on them, so they withstand impact and high pressures. Each of them comes with a specific nozzle, but they can be swapped out for any size of nozzle that you need. We also sell these with brass fixed nozzles as well. You'll notice that the 12-inch and the 6-inch also have this side port on them, which allows you to bring your riser in from the side rather than having to dig deep and get underneath it if your trenches aren't needed to be that deep. So these are the typical pop-ups that we offer. In addition to our standard pop-ups, we offer a variety of special caps on our pop-ups that can be used as the situations in your yard or landscape require. What you'll see here are our soft top and our hard top versions. The hard top comes in both a 2-inch and a 4-inch, and the soft top comes in a 4-inch only. These caps could obviously be removed and placed on any one of our regular pop-up sprinklers, so you could put them on the 12, 6, 2-inch, whatever you want it to do. The benefits of these are the following. The soft top is made of a very soft rubber, which we find is useful in areas where there could be, people coming into contact with it. Playgrounds is especially an application where we see these. It has a lot more give. It won't, cause scrapes and bruises if somebody were to fall into it or something like that. And the hard top is the opposite. These have caps that are made of steel rather than plastic, and those are used in applications where you might have specifically heavy traffic or items such as lawnmowers, edgers, trimmers coming into contact with them. They'll hold up, they're very robust, and will hold up to that sort of impact. So those are the special varieties that we offer of those. Right here we have our basic pop-up sprinkler, and this is our budget entry-level pop-up sprinkler. It doesn't offer all the benefits of some of our other pop-ups and gear drives. This comes in only a fixed pattern and a fixed distance nozzle. It's made of a little bit simpler materials and constructions, so it's not quite as robust. And the overall uses and applications of that are more geared towards areas of the yard where they won't come into any sort of heavy contact with foot traffic or anything like that. They're not going to hold up quite as well as the more robust sprinklers that we make. Okay, here we have the 3 varieties of impact sprinklers that we make. These come in plastic and brass. Let me just run through the quick differences between the 3. Here on the left is the basic introductory model. It's got all plastic collar rings, and different parts. It does have metal springs, obviously, but this one is, like I said, the introductory model. Next we have the more intermediate model. It's got some more metal parts on there rather than plastic. Both the plastic ones are very good for applications where you want them to make a lot of noise. We use these on our Yard Enforcer, which is a pest control sprinkler, motion activated sprinkler. And so the noise tends to scare away, rodents or birds or something that might be entering your garden, eating your plants or anything like that. And here on the right, we have our brass impact sprinkler, and this one is all metal construction. The throw on each of these is about the same. You're looking at up to 50 or 60 feet, depending on water pressure. All right, here we have the 3 underground impact sprinklers that we make also, and starting over here with our Orbit pulse impact sprinkler. This one throws up to 35 feet. It's all plastic construction. It has a 1/2 inch port on both the bottom and the sides, so you can bring the port in from the side if your trenches aren't deep enough. You don't have to go any deeper. Here in the middle, we have our Satellite 2 sprinkler, and this one is also all plastic construction with the port on the bottom and the sides. This has a 3/4 inch port on the bottom, 1/2 inch on the sides. The difference between this and the pulse impact sprinkler is this one goes up to 45 feet, whereas the pulse impact sprinkler is 10 feet shorter. And then finally here on the right, we have the Satellite impact sprinkler. Now this one is similar to the Satellite 2, except that it is a brass impact sprinkler rather than a plastic one. It has a soft plastic cap rather than a hard plastic cap, but you're still going to get the same distance up to 45 feet out of this one. Again, ports on both the bottom and the sides. All right, here we have our line of gear drive sprinklers, and let's just run through these quickly. Here on the left we have the Titan Shrub Driver. This one is meant to sit on top of a riser. It's not an underground sprinkler. It sprays up to 30 feet. It's adjustable between 40 and 360 degrees. Moving on, we have the Saturn 4, and that one goes up to 30 feet. This is our newer version, but we also still sell the Saturn 3 as well. The Saturn 4 comes with adjustable nozzles and a replaceable different nozzles, and then it has a key that can lift this up and everything, and just a little bit more variety there. Whereas the Saturn 3, everything's contained inside the sprinkler. Again, sprays up to 30 feet, between 40 and 360 degrees throw. And moving on, we have the Eclipse gear drive. This one has a softer rubber top. It sprays up to 35 feet. Everything is contained inside of the sprinkler there for adjustments, so you don't need any nozzles there or keys. It just uses a flathead sprinkler. And then finally we have our Voyager 2. Now this comes in two varieties. We've got the regular version here, which is just a molded plastic top. Then we have the hardtop version, which comes with a green steel top that's a little bit more resistant to impact. So these both come with a variety of nozzles and an adjustment key. The throw on these is up to 52 feet depending on pressure, and you can adjust these between 40 and 360 degrees. So this full variety works for whatever your space or garden, yard, landscape needs might be. Next is our EcoStream pop-ups. These come in a slimmer body, and they feature a rotor sprinkler on the top rather than a traditional spray sprinkler. The rotor sprinkler sprays out small streams of water that rotate around. They're a little bit better for situations where you've got windy conditions. Instead of a mist, the streams are a little bit more impervious to wind, and they can actually have a better watering with a reduction in actual water usage. Right here we have our basic both gravity and fixed pattern sprinklers that can be used underground. Starting at the left, we have just the basic version, which is a plastic nozzle on a plastic base. It's not a pop-up. The pattern is fixed. These come in both full, 3/4, 1/4, half, and then side strip versions, but the pattern is not adjustable. They're 1/2 inch inlet. Next we have pretty much the same sprinkler, except it uses a brass nozzle, which is just a little bit more robust and handles the foot traffic a little better. This one is a plastic version, however it's got a small 1-inch pop-up on it with a brass nozzle, and that's nice if you've got grass, you like it to pop up just a little bit. It's not going to get above any tall grass. You're going to probably need a traditional pop-up for that, but if you've got low grass, this works well. And finally, we have a brass version of this, and those are just the most robust of the set. They, again, come in all the fixed pattern nozzles and have a 1/2 inch inlet. Here we have the variety of shrub sprays that we have in orbit. We'll start here on the left with our brass fixed pattern. This just goes on top of a riser. They come in the quarter, half pattern, and full pattern. Spray up to 15 feet on those. Next we have the plastic versions of those. Again, quarter, half, and full patterns, and they come in a variety of different lengths, spray lengths, diameters. This one's a 12 foot. Here we have the hybrid that's a plastic base with a brass top. Again, these come in the 3 different patterns, the quarter, half, and full, and spray up to 15 feet. Moving on, we'd have the adjustable, and we sell a number of adjustable sprinklers that can be used, adjustable nozzles that could be used for shrubs, starting at 4 feet all the way up to 18 feet. And these can just go on top of a riser. See that the pattern is completely adjustable anywhere from 1 to 360 degrees. And then next we have here our brass twin sprays. Those come in half, quarter, and full, and they provide a stream that is both, it provides more even stream both for near and far distances. Those are usually 15 feet, but the spray is a little bit more even. And finally here we have the shrub riser. This comes with a 12-foot adjustable nozzle on it, but any nozzle can be used on top of that. It goes anywhere from 16 inches up to 24 inches. We also sell one that goes from 20 to 36 inches. So you can raise this and lower it as the shrubs in your garden grow in size or you need more distance to throw water. All right, these are our 2 sort of ground cover nozzles that can be used on risers in your garden. On the left here, we have the mushroom bubbler that just sort of throws a full stream of water out, and it's adjustable as far as how far it will go. It'll go anywhere up from, just a couple inches up to 8 to 12 inches out. Here on the right, we have another stream bubbler. This does not shoot a full stream of water like the mushroom bubbler, but shoots various different streams. You can see them sort of along the top here, the perforations. And it is also adjustable, about the same length, anywhere from a couple inches to up to a foot. Right here we have the H206 sprinkler. This is a multi-pattern, multi-distance, completely adjustable gear drive. It's capable of throwing water up to 65 feet, depending on water pressure. It has a number of different patterns on it, so you can go a full stream, anywhere from small, medium, large, and then you've actually got a shower, sort of vertical spray, a flat spray, and then each of those can be adjusted with this stream as well. And then here on the bottom it's got the collar, so you can actually set the rotation of the sprinkler back and forth as it oscillates. This is one that we typically sell as a hose end sprinkler on a variety of different bases, but as you can see, it can actually be put on a riser and used in a garden. And it's great for gardens that have changing conditions throughout the season. So as your foliage grows or dissipates, or as the years go on and you want to change things in and out, this works well to sort of accommodate whatever situation you have.